Oh god, this guy plays a Taylor Live for the Monday night football game. Oh god, Thursday night football game. Sorry. Give me 1 second, guys. I always forget to change the background of the football field. You know what's funny? The two oldest quarterbacks in the league are playing each other today. Oh, I wish I could use this logo, this football field. They're wearing their white Bengal jerseys, and I really like those jerseys, and I can't use the. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to find the right one. I don't like. I like the Ravens. I'm a Ravens and Bears fan, but mostly a Bears fan. They're my AFC team, the Ravens. And one thing to say about that is this is a different. So you guys just saw that logo that I used in the back. Yeah, that's a different one than this one. The other one was like darker green, so I have to get this size correctly. This will be really hard to size because I like to get the white boundaries out. But the ones down here are really hard to get down. Okay. I just gotta lock this so I don't touch anything. Hunter sets back, throws deep, deep, deep. Right to Metcalf, first down. The one thing I don't want. People are gonna say, "Oh, I want that. I want that Super Bowl. I want that." I don't want Packers steal a Super Bowl. Ew. When do Packers play the Steelers? I want to see this on them. The only reason why I said that. Yep, October 26th at the Sunday Night Football next week. 2 weeks. A week from this Sunday. Week 8. Week 8 of football. It's always behind 1 week of college. College is ahead 1 week. Only reason I say that is it would have been better if Packers played at home against the Steelers. We're not just going into Lambeau. But my schedule is today, Saturday, Michigan State at Indiana going to get blown out, but I don't do Saturday games much, so I'm doing it. Sunday, Falcons at the 49ers. Monday night, Tampa Bay Lions at Tampa Bay or Tampa Bay at the Lions. I don't remember which one. I want to see. Second and 3 now. Hands it off to one. First time, yeah, Bucks at the Lions. Monday Night Football. I'm not calling the Texans at the Seahawks because that's a late night game and I'm not going to be up for it. I wake up for Tuesdays. Ooh, that's a hot coffee. Ooh, that's way too hot. And busy Tuesday. I gotta wake up early. I get the garbage out, so I can do it at all throughout the day. Get done with it, and then I got a dentist at like noon Eastern Tuesday. Here we go. Back to Warren. It's gonna be hot because Trey Hendrickson's not playing with, I think, a back injury. On the fingertips of Connor Hayward, former Michigan State player. So, what I was going to do today was show my sports cards. Then I got bored of it. Then I don't know why. I just like if I say I'm going to do something, I get bored. It was something fun I've been doing for a while. Yeah, sports cards I've done for a while. Rodgers is having all day. It's like a Hail Mary play he had in Detroit. Touchdown, Smith. Johnny Smith touchdown. Wow, he had all day. It's like that Hail Mary he had in Detroit. On that, I don't know if it was the Monday night game, I think it was, and he threw it up. I didn't call that game. That was way back. Let me see. That was December 3rd, 2015. Rodgers threw a 61-yard touchdown pass to Richard Rodgers with no time left to give Green Bay the win. And December 3rd was what? I was a sophomore in high school. Sophomore in high school. That's a Thursday night football. Thursday. I knew it was a Monday or Thursday. I knew it was a Monday or a Thursday because I watched it on the news. Start on the news. I think I fell asleep before the game was over. Or whatever. I used to not watch Sunday Night Football because I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch the. This is before the show got stupid. Walking Dead, my mom and dad, because they liked it. If they started watching it, they're, oh cool. My mom liked it more than my dad. My dad's like, hey, I like it, but my mom liked it more. So we watched it. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I can't watch this anymore on Sundays. Sorry, because I ain't missing couch football. I ain't missing Sunday Night Football. So I have a big, not a big announcement, but like we're gonna do. What do I think here? Nope, never mind. Well, I was gonna do backyard, like, because I saw it online that well, I think it's basketball. It's free to play for the backyard games. I think. Or I was gonna play custom zombies. Or I was gonna play on stream, but then every time I start to play, like I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. The games I want to play for you guys on channel, not sports games. Like I said to myself, what yesterday? I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a custom club in FIFA, and we're gonna do a custom club rebuild of a club in the MLS. Like I'll make Alaska or Hawaii and play it that way. Got bored. Didn't want to do it. Oh, and then I said to myself, well, let me do a college a team that doesn't have a college D1 team. So like Alaska doesn't have one. Somebody made a custom team. It was what was it? Oh my god. Alaska State team. A guy made Alaska State because when you go to like the download the custom teams in college football, that's like the top teams on there when you scroll down. I was like, oh cool, I'll do that. I'll be independent. It'd be cool. Nah, didn't want to do it. So I gotta pick something that and I was like, oh maybe I'll play Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. It's like Overwatch but with Plants vs. Zombies. Okay, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play it. Then not like I got bored of it. And was no one in the servers of Plants vs. Zombies 2. I was kind of like, dang it. Maybe I'll get when it's on sale. Maybe Halloween sale. They do like a Halloween kind of sale or Thanksgiving sale. I'll buy Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville. That's the last one they made. And then they start updating. And I'll play that for you guys on stream. That game's fire. Let me see if I can find it. Like, it says there's no free games for backyard. But when you go to it, $9.99 for backyard football, incomplete there for Joe Flacco. But coming soon, it says backyard basketball 01 free to play. The backyard basketball 2001 version is saying when it says upcoming release, free to play. So that one's free. We'll play that on the channel. And we'll do like, okay, well, I'll stream it like we're gonna like make videos on it. And I'll be like, okay guys, this is Scott Plays here, and I'll get like this one YouTuber watching, he's called a Dial Smash. And Benton gets to Flacco sack, and when this guy does, I watch when he's playing a new Pokemon game, he streams and he records. So it's like, okay, 30-minute segments, go. So he's like recording and he's streaming, so people can watch him live, record. In some games he does, he just records them and he just posts them. So it's kind of cool. On deep finds Higgins. Only games I haven't played for backyard. Big game there for T. Higgins to get a first down. Never really played. I played a little bit of baseball, not much. Football, not really. I played on the Xbox when they had down there. I played a lot of the soccer, but I played the MLS version of the soccer. And I played a lot of the hockey. The 2002, I think, hockey. I remember we had the discs for the MLS soccer. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I had the MLS soccer. It was the backyard soccer MLS edition. And it had a old, I think it was LA Galaxy logo playing on there. It had men's and women's on there. It was cool. I played that one on the CD. And I also played the hockey. I think it was 02. Yeah, I think I played this one. I don't remember if it was the 02. But it was the one that had, I think it was, I don't remember which one I played. But it was a fire. I would, if they had it on Xbox, like at GameStop, I'll go there, pick it up, and play for you guys on Xbox. I have 360. But anyways, here get to this game. 30-60 for the Bengals. Jamar Chase, they need to show the first down. And the Bengals punted. Now it's 7-25, 7:25 left in this first half. First quarter side, 7-0 Steelers, and they get the ball back. See what they can do here. He's not gonna say it's everything. If he did say it, he'd go. And also, I could do like maybe play Assassin's Creed games for you guys again. But I can't really like play like games like story mode games much. Like I can play Call of Duty or Battlefield or whatever. I can play multiplayer quickly because I have to do all my Sims. So what we have on our channel, guys, for Sims, I'm gonna go through each game and what teams we do for each game. It varies. Depends on like, oh, that's a good matchup. I'll do it. Because I did every single matchup. I'll have like I'll have like 6,000 videos. I mean, it's too many. So we'll go through the most expensive, like most teams that I do the most of, all the way down to the bottom. Here we go. So we got college football 26. We start in 25. We do Hawaii, Hawaii, Oregon, Western Illinois, Southern Illinois, Illinois State, Eastern Illinois, NIU, Michigan State, Illinois, Northwestern for D1. Sims, the whole season. Then for D2, depends on matchup, but I did for the first 2 weeks. For the first 2 weeks of their matchup, let me just go to it so I can tell you guys exactly. Quincy University, I think they're in Quincy, Illinois. We did the first game they played on the Thursday. It was August 28th. They played the first game against Concordia St. Paul at home. Then the second team we do is Roosevelt University. They were from NEIA. They moved to D2. They played the first week against Quincy. Quincy played against them week 2. So Quincy's second game of the season was against Roosevelt University at Roosevelt. And Roosevelt's first game of the season was on September 6th. They played Roosevelt. They played Quincy. There's already 2 Illinois, and there's one more Illinois team, D2 team. And then we also do, but it depends on the matchup. If I like the matchup, like, oh, that's a good matchup, I'll do it. McKendree. We did their first game. They played October 28th against Indiana State at Indiana State. Then they played at home against Hillside. Then we haven't done theirs since week 4. So we skipped a week. They played Indianapolis University. They're really good. They're like in the top 25 every year. Then this past weekend 2 weeks ago, we did McKendree versus Quincy because they're in the same conference. Roosevelt's not in the same conference, they're in a different conference. I went to the first down for Warren and the Steelers. That's D2. So D2 we do Quincy, Roosevelt, and McKendree for football. Not all their games, sporadic of their games. And then for D3, we just do a Brothers College. We played soccer for them, D3 Milliken, down in Decatur, where the Bears first started out playing, called the Decatur Stallions. So they play. I did them. I do their whole game, all their games. Second and 4 for the Steelers here. Then we do NEIA. So we do. Here, I'll tell you guys 1 second here after this play. Blue Flicker went to Warren, went back to Rogers, and he just dumps it down to Johnny Smith. Rogers didn't like Warren when he did. Yeah, it's a miscommunication. Then we do NEIA football. So there's 4 teams in NEIA in Illinois. Judson, they're the worst. Then you got Alvin Azoline, and not in this order of the worst to the best. You got Judson, and they're the worst NEIA school. Then we do Judson, Alvin Azoline, St. Xavier, and St. Francis. St. Xavier used to be good. They've been down a couple years here. But we do them. So we did Judson week 1, 2, 3, and 7. Then I like to do everyone's first 2 games of the season. They play Maryville State at Maryville State. I think it's in North Dakota or South Dakota, I don't remember. Then they went to Defiance College. Then week 3 they came back and played one of the best top 25 schools in the NEIA, Indiana Wesleyan. My community college plays them for scrimmages. Past 2 seasons, we played them right before like our season start to like scrimmage each other. Good competition. And then just 2 days ago, so for this weekend, they're playing Judson's playing at Alvin Azoline, 2 Illinois schools playing each other. And then St. Xavier playing St. Francis this weekend. And then Steelers punted. Then for St. Francis, they played Taylor, Indiana at home. Then they went to Siena Heights in Michigan. Siena Heights. Then they came back this weekend. And now it's week 2, week 3. Because week 1, they didn't play St. Francis. So I don't do like, oh, that's the week 1. I do it all for like, okay, what's week 2? So I do it all for like every week. So like, one sec, guys. About that, guys. Something like fell from my ceiling, or something dropped from my ceiling, or it was like dust that dropped.
Like my nail color?
One sec, guys. Okay, so I have a mini. So I bought last week on Prime Day. I got a mini vacuum desk fan. So desk vacuum. So I just something like dust or like a little piece of hair or something was there. So I grabbed it. So quickly, let's just get this done. So D1, what we do on our channel, guys, before the game gets back to the Bengals starting there. So D1 stints we do. This is the past 2 years. So last year and this year we did was NIU, Michigan State, Oregon, Hawaii, Illinois, Northwestern, Southern Illinois, Western Illinois, Eastern Illinois, Illinois State. That's it for D1. D2, we do Quincy, and I think Quincy, Illinois, McKendree, and Roosevelt University. They just came up to D2 a couple years ago. They were NEIA school, Roosevelt. They moved up. And then we don't do all of D2. We just pick the best matchups. But for D2, NEIA, we do the first 2 weeks, so the first 2 games of the season, and then we do when they play like good competition. They play local Illinois schools, like they play in-state against in-state colleges, like Quincy will play McKendree, Quincy play Roosevelt, and McKendree. McKendree will play Quincy, not Roosevelt. That's what we do. And then there's a good matchup, like McKendree played Indiana Wesleyan, good matchup. Then for D3, my boy went to Millikan University. He played D3 soccer there. So I do the whole entire schedule for football. All the games, because their conference is like one of the best conferences. Went to Jamar Chase outside, and he's about 2 yards short of the first down. But like you guys know, North Central did the best D3 college since 2019. Because they played Whitewater 19-1, 2020 didn't have a season, 21. From 19 on, they've been. I'm just going to find up on this college because I got to add it on to my playlist. And then for NEIA, we do at this play here. Trying to find Jamar Chase there. Then we want the flag. And they get a flag for, and the Steelers playing an out 10 around. Okay. And then for NEIA, pass it on Steelers. So on the NEIA schools, we do Judson, Alvin Nazarene, St. Francis, St. Xavier. I've been saying St. Francis, so not S-A-I-N-T, the S-T. St. Xavier, S-A-I-N-T. So we do those 3. Now other games. So like for Judson, we did everyone's first 2 games of the season. Then Judson played Indiana Wesleyan, and then now they're playing this weekend at Alvin Nazarene local Illinois school. Then for Alvin Nazarene, we did Taylor in Indiana, at Taylor. 2 hours for Chase there. Then we did Madonna. I think they're really good this year. Madonna University. At home against Indiana Wesleyan. Then they're off for a week. Trying to do their week 3. They played at Indiana Wesleyan week 4. And then this week they're playing at home against Judson. St. Francis, St. Xavier, sorry, we did their week 1 because they didn't play week 1. So week 2 of the actual season, but week 1 for them, they played Indiana Wesleyan and Indiana Wesleyan. 1 for Chase Brown, gets a couple yards. Then they played a D3 school, Wisconsin Whitewater, and lost. That's week 3. And then this week, they're playing at St. Francis local school. St. Francis, same thing. They played at Taylor, Indiana, played at them. And they played at home in week 2, so they're week 1 against Taylor, Indiana. Then they went to Siena Heights, Michigan. Then they're playing at home against St. Xavier. And then we did my community college, all their games, and also did the scrimmage game they played. First down. And then do my high school, all their games, and they played a scrimmage. They did a scrimmage game the week before they were playing their first game of the season. I did that. And then I also do Blackhawks, NHL, AHL. We do Rockford Ice Hawks. Then there's a new team that's their second season. It's ECHL. They're called the Bloomington Bison in Bloomington, Illinois, where Michael gets hit and couldn't get it to Chase Brown. Sean Elliott went on the blitz there. Had a touchdown. Chase Brown caught that. He's gone for like 30, 40 yards. He's gone for a big gain because the safety came out. No one was open. And then, so they're the Bloomington Bison. The second year of the season, that's where Illinois State plays, in Bloomington, Illinois. That's where Illinois State's from. So, got that. And then, soccer. I don't know if I'm going to do it yet because the Chicago Fire in the playoffs. They start the playoffs next week if they're in the play-in. And they got to win. If they win this weekend, they should be in the. That's start out pretty soon. So, they win 2 out of 3 games. And thoughts start on the Bengals. And then we do my Wolverhampton United. We started doing them, trying to get the game early access, like the early to play 7 days early or whatever, 4 days early. So I did EAFC 25 when they started this season. And then now I'm doing the EAFC 26. And I'm doing Wolves, they're in the Caribou Cup, and then they're in the FA Cup. When they get in the FA Cup, I'll do all those together. Blackhawks, Rockford Ice Hawks, the Bloomington, so the ECHL Bloomington Bison, Rockford Ice Hawks in the AHL, not just Chicago Wolves, I'm not a Wolves fan, because Blackhawks are affiliated with the Rockford Ice Hawks. Easy ball had it, they dropped it. Couldn't hang on. And then we're doing Blackhawks. We may do playoffs for the Chicago Fire, depends on where they're at. Or maybe start that next year with the Chicago Red Stars. For their season next year. Then we'll do Bulls, and then we may also do like some colleges. Like I'll make like let's do Michigan State's whole entire schedule. So I'll do Michigan State. They play Arkansas second game of the season. North Carolina, Kentucky. They play UConn in a preseason game on the 28th, I think, of October at UConn. I'll do that. They play Duke, North Carolina, Kentucky, Arkansas, UConn in preseason. And they get a late hit for fair catch interference. Hit catch interference or fair, yeah. And then we'll do Tennessee Smokies, Iowa Cubs, and the Chicago Cubs next year. 15-yard penalty for kick catch interference or fair catch interference. And then there's one other game I want to do. I forgot what game it is. I think that's it. For Sims. I think that's it. Oh, then we're going to do like a World Cup. So if Italy makes it, Poland makes it, we'll do their Sims. If not, we'll just do United States. If Poland and Italy make it, We'll do Poland, Italy, and United States. I'm Polish and Italian. So Poland sim in World Cup, Italy sim World Cup, and United States sim. So it'll be at least 9 games total because they play 3. There's 4 games and then December. Is it December 5th, the day before my community college basic championship game they play? I'm gonna call. Depends on what time it is. The last World Cup I did it when I played guitar, but that was like an early morning, like early afternoon, kind of like a 9, 10, like 10, 11 o'clock. I'm gonna call like here's the drawings. Like, United States then Group A. They're playing this group. They're playing this group. Who's playing who in what group. So I think I'll pull United States, Canada, Mexico. Group A, B, C. And then that's okay, United States is Group B or C or A. And then vice versa. And then they're gonna say, okay, you're playing this day, this, and this, and these are the teams you're playing. So I'll do like last team for that. And then I don't know, supposed to take off a series here at the 27. Gonna Wilson there. Gets a couple yards there. Launches is scrambling away and finds Johnny Smith first down. And make gain a first down for Gainwell and the Steelers. And then we're also gonna do for hockey. I just thought this. If I didn't look up the United States stuff yet for the Olympics. I didn't look up if the women's team was in it or not. I looked it up tonight. We'll do the men and women's United States teams and send those for the Olympics. No on a team. But if it is, and I'm not doing it because I'm not an Italy hockey fan, because I don't follow hockey international. Only thought United States, men and women, when they're in the nations, what they were, the 4 nations, they're in the World Cup or they're just playing. The game goes nowhere. Lost the yard, I think. And I cannot try, no, so weeks, it's fine, it's the best day. I don't know, it's stuck in my head. It's the best day. And when we do World EA, I'd say 25-26 sim. We're just gonna play all the games. Caribou Cup, regular season, FA Cup. Because I'm not going to put it like make so many playlists to do it. And the Steelers punted. No, they did not. Sorry, it's the end of the quarter. Sorry. That's not doing anything. They lost yards then and they went to the. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. One second. I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm gonna clean my glasses. Be right back. Oh, like I said, that my throat is sore too. Anytime I stream and talk to you guys, like my throat goes sore. 33 now for the Steelers. They're on the Bengals side, and they went up the middle first down for the Steelers. Game well. I'm gonna finish up what I was doing. I guess. I was just posting. I'll make my thumbnail. My playlist for the Bison. Another first down. I was like, where the hell am I going with this? So the Dodgers just won again. They're steamrolling, but can I say something? They're not really steamrolling. They lost one game, the whole playoffs. Here's if you're going to say, oh, the Dodgers are going to win the World Series again. I think if the Blue Jays or the Mariners make it, I think they can beat them. I want the Mariners to win. I thought the Brewers, that's the only team. I don't like both teams in the NL, but I don't want the Brewers. People say, oh, what Cubbies. It's like the Cubs. Ever since they went to the playoffs, like made the playoffs, and they clinched the playoff berth, they haven't won a game, and they like went on that long, like 4-game losing streak. Same thing with the Brewers. They said, to the Cubs, L with that flag. They haven't won a game since. If they get swept, they're going to get haunted. You know, there were 13 Miller. I was about to say Anthony Miller. I was about that guy, Anthony Miller. He was at my local grocery store, but then they played at the Cardinals the day before the signing. He hurt his signing shoulder, and he couldn't do it. Like, not because he couldn't sign, it's because he hurt his shoulder. And he's like, I'm going to the doctor, get more tests on it and everything. So it was Sheriff McManus. He played for Northwestern, safety, corner for the Bears. He was on the team. He said, I'll do it. Local pilot, cool. Let's play. I had my fair pitch actually as a minute. I'm not going to take it out the wall. First down one. Missing tackles. Rodgers trying to block. Touchdown, Steelers. Flag, holding, offense. It was a bad picture. Two growths like this. Like this. Kept holding on the offense like this. They had the Bears C in the middle. The one side had part of the C, the other had C. Put the two growths together like this. It was a C. And I liked it. It was orange glove with like lines in it with the C. I like this. So he signed this. Like that's the only thing I had for him to sign. I had a blue Bears football with what I had. Couldn't find it. I'm like, I had nothing else to sign. Like, I'll sign this. I don't care. I think on my wall. Right by my bed. And I have 5 cards of the Chicago Bulls team on my bed. 1990, 1991. You know, I get like a big card case. I have football ones too, but I'm not hanging them. I've got to have Michael Jordan card. Not just all damn day. Jeez. Man, and the Bears could watch this tape and be like, oh, cool. I'm going to be like, if I could get this much protection. Cool. Williams is way faster than Rodgers. Williams can run for like 200 to 300 yards. Where's Trey Hendrickson? Yeah, Trey Hendrickson on one side, coming across to get blocking, then a couple of the other guys will come in, but he's not playing. None of these guys get to him. And Rodgers is running around him. If Rodgers gets close to 150 rushing yards, Williams could get at least 2. If the Bears could play, like I said, this week and the Bengals game against the Cowboys, they're going to win. The Ravens game's going to be tough because Lamar's back, healthy. Derrick Henry, if he can run really good, is screwed. He's a yard short the first down, and then Roquan should be back, they said. I'm like, oh, that's going to really be bad. That's on the Steelers. So, What's it gonna say? Okay, I was gonna say. Huh? Yeah, touch push didn't get it. So much of the people that like open like the Disney and SpongeBob cards. Like, if you open a really good card, we may open that ship it. Like, if you pull like the card that like will sell for like some cards, some of the SpongeBob cards sell like $50,000, 21,000, like 20,000. No, I don't care if you're gonna get like a $6 million card. No, no, we got the score up 10 to nothing, and like the field goal there for the Steelers. I'm just trying to add all my videos to my playlists so I don't forget. You know, Chase Brown on the move, and a big game there. I was the midfield there. Timeout. Bengals, second timeout. First call out to be traded mid-season within division since 1974. Greg Morton went the Cowboys to the Giants. It's 3rd and 10 now. Steelers can't do anything. Bengals can't do anything right now. They're 6 for 10 with 36 yards for Flacco, 2 receptions, 10 yards for Chase, 1 reception, 18 yards for Higgins. That's it. And he goes nowhere. He's catch it, but he's short on the first down. Oh, they got first down. Huh. You want up, but they can't. Yeah, okay. Get my coffee because my throat's not that good sore. That's why. Picked up 8 yards there. One Chase. First half, 8 of 15, 40 yards. Last week at Packers for Flacco, 21 of 30. In the second half, 179 yards and 2 touchdowns. Not bad. I was like, oh, by the time the Bears play the Packers, Flacco's going to be like the best quarterback in the fucking league. So I know the quarterback is going to be like superstar. And first down. Oh, great. November 23rd, right before Thanksgiving. It's that the last game, last week before Thanksgiving week. For football, Steelers go to the Bears. Oh, God. Ryan's going to say, it's my house. I own this house. That's about what team he's on. Okay, let's see. You would think that every time you have the ball in your hand and it touches the ground, it's it's a front. No, if you have control of the ball and the ball touches the ground. So here, here's my old phone. My dad's old like iPhone 6 he gave me when I was using it for school. Back in like 22, 23. 22, 21, 22. It's like, yeah, up here. If it goes down and it touches the ground, it still counts. And if you have control, if it's bobbling, like this, bobbling out of your hand, bobbling, moving, and then it hits the ground and they pick it up. Nope. Well, good example. Take T. Higgins and take Kelsey's. There you go. Kelsey's was not a catch. They counted it. This one was a catch. They counted it though. Touchdown, Bengals, Jamar Chase. Let's go. Now I like both the teams, but I like the Bengals more because Ravens need a win out. Basically, maybe lose like one more game, and Steelers need a win. Need to lose if they can win the division. But the Ravens, because they only played one division game, sweep the division, they can still make the playoffs. Or better divisional record. Incomplete pass, no touchdown. Finally, Jamar Chase made a catch and it's a touchdown. And now this time, Jamar Chase scores. Trying to see if I have everything good for my Oh, that's what I'm missing. Okay. So country's playing a team. Okay. It's now 10-7 Steelers, sorry. I'll finish this copy before halftime, so I brush my teeth at the half. Hmm. You're getting a lot of time. Four 432 left in this first half. First and 10 for the Steelers, 10-7 Steelers. Picked off. On battle, go. Yeah, line midfield. You have to be right back in 30 seconds. Because Jamar Chase on the move, and I think then the Steelers' territory is the Bengals. Bengals can take the lead here. And the flag on the play, a pass interference on the Steelers.
Oh, by David and Danielle?
Maybe.
Good. You can hitch a ride with Gabby.
Or Nick can drive.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, Nick.
Okay.
Well, it's up to you. You can go and hang out.
Touchdown, T. Higgins, and then it's 14 to 13-10 Steelers. Bengals. I'm gonna go out tomorrow morning. I'm going to my cousin's house tomorrow. Cousin and his husband, her husband. My cousin and her wife house. And their 2 kids. And my cousin's house, see, with my cousin's house, my cousin and his wife's house, and 2 kids. And my brother's like, oh, my brother's working, so he can't drink. Not call. So I'm like, I gotta drive my brother's girlfriend, fiance. He's like, okay. He may have a drink. I'm like, okay, so I may go get like those big like Arizona ones that like you could twist off, like they're like the big bottles, or one of them, or one that's a can. If I get a bottle one, if I spill it, it'll just be a bottle, closed. And if we sit outside with a fire pit or whatever, it's not that cold. Tighten it up. I'll probably do that tomorrow. So I'll go to probably the gas station and just pick up a couple. And like maybe I'll go to Dunkin' and then waste my gift cards out and get like donuts. A couple donuts and stuff. Next week, we have Chargers at home against the Vikings. Nope, yep, Vikings at the Chargers. That's a good game next week. You know, people are going to say if Flacco wins this game, oh, we're possibly back. Maybe we're getting what people are thinking, maybe we're getting like James Winston or getting someone else. And it gets back to about the 20, no, the 30. And he goes nowhere. And he fumbled. They're going to say, well, they're going to roll him down. That's caught. First down for Gainwell. On one side. You're getting the numbers mixed up. 2 minute, a minute 58 left in this first half. It's 2 minute warning, 2 minute warning. You guys gonna hit that button, subscribe button. We'll appreciate you guys. So the channel 2 minute warning, 2 minute warning. 14-10. The Steelers are driving here. passes Ben Roethlisberger. Let's go that minute and get like a yard or two there. Wait, no, Texas Tech had that 14-10 still. 14-10 Bengals. Sorry. I don't think I was trying to fix something. My audio wasn't working. Yeah, timeout now for the Bengals. Oh no, Steelers take timeout. Sorry. When a catch by Metcalf, he gets destroyed by 2, but it's a pick. I think that's a catch. That's stripped it out of DK Metcalf's hands and got it. What a play by Cincinnati. Make a minute, guys. Give me 30 seconds. And he's inbounds. First down. Wow, what a play by Chase. What a play by Chase. Then look at it and see if he got in. Question is if his other foot was in or dragged or whatever. Let's see, guys. Give me 1 second. Oh my god, sorry about that. I was gonna do. Oh my god. I forgot what it's called. Collar first does not count. You can get both feet in. I finished my coffee here before the half. Look on. Got Dunkin' gift card to have to use because I got the free promotion ones I got at the Bananas game, after the game, working out. And I got 2 of them because I stuck one in my pocket. And one was better. Anyway, and they expire on Halloween, so I have to use them. So I was like, maybe tomorrow I'll use it. And I'll go get gas tomorrow anyways, because I'm going driving there and I want to have to go get gas like before Tuesday before I go to the dentist. Pittsburgh, Chase. And a flag on the Steelers. There you go. Flacco finds no fit. Doesn't go that far. Timeout. Probably gonna get a field goal here, and that's it. Timeout for 2. Take the field goal and take the half. Oh, sorry, my thing shut up. And he makes it 17-10. Bengals on top. No one would have thought that. One thought Steelers would have destroyed the Bengals. I was like, well, it's a divisional game. Gonna be close. But I'll see you guys at the halftime. And it's halftime. 17-10. Bengals on top. And Bengals get the ball to start. See you guys at the halftime. Yes. No. I'm gonna brush my teeth, but I didn't finish my coffee yet. Guys, do hit that button, subscribe button, I will appreciate you guys to the channel. I'm gonna find out for the Bengals. That's Chase. And he's about 2 yards short of the first down. First down for the Bengals here. 102 rush yards, 65 for the Steelers. Now the Bengals are playing like the old Bengals. That's run by Chase Brown, or not? From Illinois. Watch him play the year that Illinois was going ahead. Sidney Brown, they had Davenport, they had Chase Brown's brother, Sidney Brown on their team, his safety. That was a good team. I don't even know who the quarterback was that year. I'm gonna look this up. That was 22 season because I went Miss because I beat him. That's funny. I'm not an Illinois fan though. I fell back to Illinois, so we went. He graduated in May of 22. And Josh McCray that year. Josh McCray's still on the team. He was a sophomore that year. I just want to know what quarterback they had. That's all I would care about. I guess Jamon Chase is going to be like 3 or 4 touchdown game. I think catches for Jamon Chase. Oh my god. If you don't watch him, Bills will get smoked. Oh, I forgot that Tommy DeVito from Syracuse transferred in that 22 season. Tommy Cutlets. Now I can think I'm Italian. I want the Bengals to win. But I need the Steelers to lose. Come on. They had Chase Brown that year. He's from London, Ontario. They had Sidney Brown, Illinois. Devin. They had Davenport. Let me go in order. But they had one other guy. I forgot his name. It wasn't. The Illinois that 22 year, they were ranked. They were gonna go if they want to beat Michigan State. They come out to a championship game. To the Big Ten championship game. Because they needed like a team to move in front of them. And they did, I think. And Sidney Brown, it's Chase Brown's brother. Chase Brown, Pat Bryant, he came in from Athletic Coast Conference. There was I think he came from Florida Atlantic. Yeah, Pat Bryant. Yeah, they had Pat Bryant last year too. Pat Bryant left after this year. They had Sidney Brown, Chase Brown, Davenport. Was it Davenport? Pat Bryant, Tommy DeVito, Josh McCray, caught first down. Brian Hightower came in from Miami. So they had a good defensive player too. Reggie Ward the third. There, Zion Newton. Newton is now, I think if I'm correct, this guy is Zion Newton. He's a D lineman, so D tackle. He's on the Commanders now. If you had like DeLon Payne, Newton, and you had a couple other guys, oh my god, their team would be so good. Miles Scott, Xavier Scott, he's like, so Xavier Scott gone this year. So here's who Illinois. I'm not an Illinois fan. But here's who's leaving this year for Illinois, and they're not gonna be that good this year. They don't reload. We're gonna go in. Will Gartmeyer gone. Justin Bowick can go. JC Davis gone. Good lineman. Maybe Ethan Hampton, but he may stay one more year as a junior. I'm forgetting this guy's name. I'm way forgetting this guy's name. He's gonna be gone. He's a defense player. Miles Scott gone. Xavier Scott gone. Because they're both seniors. I forgot his name. Dylan Turner. They got the back. Donovan Turner, sorry. I forget this guy's name. And he's a really good defender. He could go first round. Yeah, so Miles Scott's gone this year for Illinois. I'm not an Illinois fan. I'm a Michigan State fan, and this is who I am scared about. I am scared about these players leaving Michigan State next year because they're a dumpster fire right now. And everyone's saying you should just fire Jonathan Smith. Give him one more year, then let him go. I'm just mad at who's gonna leave Michigan State next year. Kelly's gone because he's a senior, transferred in. Amari Kelly, he's gone, senior. Okay. However, gets one more year because he's a redshirt senior, so he may have one more year. Yeah. Or Amari Kelly could say he has a grad year. Frazier, I'm really worried about. He's really good. Jordan Hall, I'm really nervous about him leaving to go somewhere because he's a junior. But the Natures did not get the first time they challenged. couple players I'm worried about leaving Michigan State next year. Jordan Hall, Nick Marsh, they're calling him Mini Megatron. But he may go somewhere like, he could go to like an Illinois. He, like, oh, let's go to Illinois. Because, like, if Illinois stayed, like, oh, Altmaier has one more year. Or they're like, this year's Illinois team next year. Or let's go to Illinois. Let's go to, like, those smaller schools like Illinois. Because they're decent enough. Like, we just fill the hole. You need a wide receiver? Yeah, okay, go, here you go. Oh, you need another defensive tackle? You need a linebacker? Yeah, John Hall fill in. That's kind of like those teams that are like, oh, you just need a couple pieces because you need a week. Because, like, Northwestern, oh, like, a couple guys are leaving. Cool, here you go. We would. Thomas from Michigan State. Brandon Thomas have a three-headed monster running back. Wayne, no, not Matthews, because he's a lecture senior. Jack Belling, he's a senior, but if he has one more year, if he didn't get redshirted at Oklahoma and Oregon State. No, like, but he could get a grad year. So, like, if you could be a grad, you could be a grad and play. So you could have 5 years in college. You could think of 4 years and you're done. Yeah, but you could be like, here, I'll give you a good example. It's one of my favorite players. Nate Carter was a redshirt junior, but he was a senior in college. School senior, redshirt junior, because he got redshirted a year back. So he played as a grad student his senior year of eligibility for football. So you could still play 5 years in college because you could play like your first year for a couple games. Okay, we're gonna redshirt you. Or there's one kid that transferred from Western Illinois. I'm not gonna get into it. He's redshirting. So like if he said, okay, I'm gonna stay in Western, we're gonna redshirt the year. Cool. Well, if he's a redshirt senior, Matthews, he can play. What was the guy's name? I don't remember his name. It goes on, he just throws to the ground. A third and goal. 4th down. Let's see what year this guy is. Like, McClay. So like, some of these players are like really good and they're gonna leave. Well, it's worth saying, well, I'm gonna say like Penn State, because if you suck, okay, cool, they can let you go. And he makes it 20-10 up by 10 for the Bengals. Made a field goal. 60, okay, so Denarius Snow has been out in the league so long. He's been injured and injured and injured and injured. So he's a 6-year grad senior. Denarius Snow is a linebacker and stuff like that. Could be. I also thought he was a corner too. He played 9 games of 21, 1 in 22, 2 in 24. He didn't play in 23 at all, because I think the 1 in 22 he had an ACL, so probably he was out. So 21, 22, 23, 24, and this is just 25. So we count, okay, 20 didn't play. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 6 years. 20, 21, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20. No, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Well, 20, yeah. Because he played 6 games in 2020. Then he played 13 in 21, 1 in 22, 4 in 23. So he probably got redshirted in 22 and 23. 24 played 12, and this year 6 because there's only 6 games they played. It was Gainwell and a big gain after 41. So we got 7:30 left in this third quarter, second to 5 for the Steelers, 20-10 Bengals. I do want to look up one guy on Michigan State. Matthews. Wayne M. There we go. First and 10 now for the Steelers here at 6:20 left in this game. In this third quarter. There goes one on the move. Big game by one. Our backup is really good. Michigan State's backup. He's been good coming in. One rushing touchdown. It's no. So last week he had 100 yards, one touchdown, but he came in because a quarterback got hurt. When he came in and played for Nebraska, this game he scored a touchdown. Nope. Oh no, we're not going to do it anymore. Nope, second down. Hey, one of the big Washington's hand, the big tight end. He's really big. Third and 8 here for the Steelers here at 4:50 left in this third quarter. And a first down for Wilson. No, one more Wilson. That guy's right one from Michigan. No, he went to too many players, and then I think Horny on the offense or something. And West Bengals don't win. Lost a lot of yards. And dropped by John New Smith. And the Bulls won by 6 in the end of the preseason. And they had like 2 losses in preseason. I don't really care. Oh, someone for the Bengals is going into the locker room. Third and 18 now for the Steelers here at 3:59 left in the third quarter. 20-10 Bengals. Good at the Bengals win. They're fine with where the heck that guy's from. Where the heck's that guy been? You haven't heard him in a long time. I haven't heard his name in a while. Half fly move touchdown. 20-16 Bengals. Guys, don't hit that button, subscribe button, what picture you guys up to the channel. And if you guys don't know what the blue and the red mean, I based it off of the NFL logo. So you see the blue, you see the red, I based it off of that. I was like, I was gonna put like my colors, so I was like, it'd be weird to put red in the background or put the light blue, 2 brighter colors. So like, what to do? Because then for my Michigan State stream, I do, let me see what I do for that one. I do, here, I'll show you guys a quick. I do this for Michigan State. Green, white, and then I do green here, and then I do black for this one. I gotta change this to black, but it'll be too dark here. I haven't streamed in like almost a month. Almost been a month. Because I streamed last was September 13th. When Michigan State played. No. Yes, it was. No. I streamed the 20th, sorry. I thought I streamed the 20th, sorry. 20th I streamed last because that was when they went to USC. They won the 27th. They played the 4th against Nebraska. Last week against UCLA. And then if it's free to stream, let me see if I can get it. I don't know if it's gonna be free. Hope it's free though. Michigan State plays. Okay. So schedule for Michigan State. This is big. This is big. Okay, I'm going to go to their website because they tell me in preseason. They won't tell me on Google. This Tuesday, coming up next Thursday, Michigan State plays at home against Bowling Green preseason. Come there. If you guys know him, he's on the staff. 7 p.m. Eastern. I will not be streaming it because they don't do radio. They just do like watch the live stat page, or if you're there, or if you have Big Time Plus, you can watch it. I don't have Big Time Plus, so I'm not doing it. If I find a live stream somewhere that someone's streaming it, cool, I'll do it. If not, I'm not doing it. I'll just have a live stat page. If they have anything for radio, I'll do it. If they don't have radio, I won't do it. With the live stat, just be like us, like, guys, there's no radio for this game. I'll call NFL next week. Okay? WFSB is a TV station in Connecticut where you can watch the game on like your local TV. And then UConn Plus has it if you guys are not from UConn. Okay? So I'm hoping that's free. I'll stream the game that day. If not, I'll figure out if like UConn's website, they have like a live stat page. I'll do it. Week 1, Lamar, Flacco, Burrow, Rodgers. Okay, cool. Great lineup. Week 6, Cooper Rush and Tyler Huntley, Dylan Gabriel, Joe Flacco, and Rodgers. Flacco's on Bengals now. But, Flacco's back. Lamar's going to be back for week 8 because they're on the bye this week, week 7. Like, if they don't have a live stat page, like, to watch the game on so they have radio, UConn Sports Network, Fox Sports, or you could go to 97.8 FM or UConn Plus. So if I go to watch, you'd have to sign in because it's a premium content. But I'm hoping it doesn't say you have to sign into. You have to make an account. Let me see. You have to pay. It's a one-time fee to watch the game at $7.99. I'm not doing that. That's not what I'm doing. So, if they don't have a live stat page, we're not going to do Michigan State. When I play UConn, I thought UConn would do like a live stat page. Maybe they will when it comes to the time. Because I was going to be like, oh, maybe Michigan State will do radio. If not, then I'll just probably do like UConn radio and be like, here's the Michigan State game, and just do like find a page. Once I'll have to shoot it live somewhere, I'll find it and maybe watch it. And then I'm not doing November 3rd at the 7 p.m. Eastern. Because I go to my community college. Their game's at, I think, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. That's a Big Time Plus anyway, so I can't do it. Going deep and fast with tight end. Usually, sorry, not tight end, wide receiver. And then November 8th, Michigan State football's on the bye. They get you, each team gets like 2 byes. They're on the bye. 7 p.m. Eastern on Fox, Michigan State at home against Arkansas. Good matchup. Then November 13th, I'm going to my community college, but Michigan State plays at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. I will check what time my community college plays that day. It'd be funny if they play 7:30. Then I could be like, cool, I'll do first half. I'll eat something at like 5. Eat, but you know, time the game's going to start 8 p.m. Eastern. That's those 3 games. 8 p.m. Eastern. So, I was like, oh, I could stream Michigan State. They play at home against San Jose State at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Like, well, I got to eat dinner. And I got to leave by like 7 p.m. Eastern. For the game. So I get my seat, depends how busy it is. Get my seat, get a good spot, so I take pictures, and then be done. Then, 8 p.m. at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, Michigan State plays Champions Classic, their first game. Duke Kansas, the second game at 9:30 Eastern. Because then in between will be the playoff ranking show. Michigan State plays Kentucky, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 Central. I'll be calling that game. Okay? Then depends on what we're doing on the 21st. Only thing that sucks is Michigan State plays at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. 5:30 Central, 6:30 p.m. Eastern on the 21st. That's a weekend going into Thanksgiving week. Starting off Thanksgiving week. So that's why I don't know if I'm gonna call that game. I'm not busy. And then stay tuned. This is big because of Michigan State fans. 1 p.m. Eastern on November 25th, Michigan State goes to Fort Myers at the Suncoast Credit Union Arena to play Eastern Carolina in the Fort Myers Classic. Okay? Does that mean, oh, they win, they play this team? No. Then on Thursday, I'm not calling this game. I'm going to watch it. I have audio. It's on Fox. Fox Sports 2 is the Eastern Carolina Michigan State game at 1 p.m. Eastern. Michigan State plays at 4:30 p.m. Eastern on Thanksgiving against North Carolina on Fox for the Fort Myers tip-off. Burns is way, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Then, December 6th, this is all. Now I'm happy what time this game is. It's a 1 p.m. Eastern game. At Michigan State. It's actually a 12 p.m. Eastern game, 11 Central at Michigan State. And my community college does not make the championship game that day because that game will be starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. Say an hour before Michigan State's, hour after Michigan State's game starts. That's championship football. And my community college does not make the championship game. I'll be streaming at 12 p.m. Eastern, 11 Central, Michigan State against Duke at the Breslin Center. But then I'm off December 13th. Am I off December 13th? No. I'm not off December 13th. I am off December 13th. Sorry. I'll be streaming that day at 12 p.m. Eastern at Penn State. At Penn State. Against Penn State basketball for the start of the basketball season for college. Then December 16th, I am on because then the 17th, my community college plays. I'll be streaming on the 13th, so the 13th is at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 Central. Michigan State plays Toledo. Now, I really was going to stream this game, but it's going to be running into football, playoffs. Bears may be playing the first game, who knows, at like 1 p.m. Eastern, who knows. Or it could be 3:30 in the night game, who knows. Oakland at the Little Caesars Arena against Michigan State at 11 p.m. Eastern. So the games out here, here's Michigan State's schedule. Not streaming the Bowling Green Michigan State game this next Thursday, because it's preseason. Just gonna do live stream, there's no audio. Gotta see this live stream for the UConn game. Colgate, Michigan State. I won't be streaming. It'll be game audio on November 3rd. It's the fourth quarter now. Going into the fourth quarter. So November 3rd starts college basketball. So won't be doing Michigan State's first game. It'll be live stats in radio. Michigan State radio. November 8th at 7 p.m. Eastern. I will be streaming Michigan State at home against Arkansas on Fox. November 13th, I will not be streaming Michigan State against San Jose State at Michigan State. 6:30 p.m. Eastern. I'll be live stats. Scoreboard and radio. November 18th, I will be streaming. It's Michigan State at home Michigan State against UConn at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Against Kentucky, sorry, not UConn. Kentucky, Champions Classic. Because my community college plays in November. The 3rd, I was going to go to 6, but I'm like, it's too far. The 13th, the 17th, and that's it. Then they play away game 22nd, 25th, 11th, 6th, but home games the 3rd, 13th, and 17th. Up in the air for November 21st, depends on what we're doing. If we just order food or whatever, that'll be a cross stream. First half, go eat dinner, and then come back for second half. 25th, I'll be live at 1 p.m. Eastern against Eastern Carolina. Touchdown. Noah Fant. Bengals. And then I won't be live on Thanksgiving because I'm watching the packed up the Lions, go to my aunt's house right after the game. So I'll be watching the game on my phone, but not going to be streaming it. Just scoreboard. So October 23rd, October 28th, November 3rd, November 13th, November 27th. Possibly December 2nd when they play Iowa. I won't be streaming. 27-17 touchdown by the Bengals. So games are not streaming, guys. That'll be scoreboard, possibly, and it may be scoreboard and radio. So scoreboard only will be 23rd and 28th. I could do UConn radio, but I don't know yet. November 3rd, scoreboard and radio. November 13th, scoreboard and radio. November 25th, scoreboard and radio. 27th, I mean. Scoreboard and radio, not 25th. December 2nd, scoreboard and radio. December 6th, up in the air. Because my community college makes it. Scoreboard and radio. If they don't make it, I'm streaming it. December 13th, scoreboard and radio. Right? Yep, December 13th, I'm streaming. December 16th, streaming. December 20th, I'm off. Scoreboard and radio because me and my mom do Christmas cookies that day, and I'm watching playoff football, and I'm watching the Bears-Packers game. And then, depends on what time, what we're doing on December 29th. That's Jim Michigan State at Colgate. And then January 2nd, I am on, that's a Friday. We play in Nebraska at 9 p.m. Eastern, so 8 Central on Peacock. January 5th, I'm live. Michigan State on the Monday. Plays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 Central on Fox Sports 1 against USC at home. January 8th, I am live. And for Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 Central, Michigan State at home against Northwestern. The 13th, I am off. Or I'm on the 13th sign. They play at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central on Peacock against Indiana at home. Up in the air, it could be 6 or 10:30 at night, so it could be 6. It could be 6 p.m. Eastern. It could be 6 p.m. Eastern. They're playing at Washington on a Saturday, so it could be 6 p.m. Eastern or 10:30 p.m. Eastern. January 17th. Give me a second. The 10th. Hold on. Yeah, I'm on because the 10th we usually go the second weekend in January. We usually go to my cousin's house for my cousin's 4th birthday. Well, not his birthday party. He's gonna be 5. So I'm live. I'm not gonna be probably live for the 17th. Depends if it's a night game, because I'm gonna watch playoff football with the family. January 20th I will be live. That's a Tuesday at Oregon at 9 p.m. Eastern on Fox Sports 1. 24th, I'll be live. My parents are leaving to go to Florida that week for like a week and a half. Could call that a flag, but they didn't. I'll be live at 27. Let me just check my community college schedule. Only day I'm not gonna be live. Oh, good. I'm live. As I go to the day, I'm going to my community college. My parents are gone. January 31st. Gonna come back the 4th. Of February, then we have Super Bowl. The 5th is the next home game after the 31st of January. I'm like, oh, cool, I'm not going to be streaming. The 30th at 8 p.m. Eastern, Michigan State plays at home against Michigan. Looking out now for the Steelers. Bengals are playing like the Browns, like they're the Browns defense right now. February 7th, I'm streaming. That's the day before Super Bowl. I'm doing Michigan State at home against Illinois at 8 p.m. Eastern on Fox. February 13th, I'll be live. February 17th, I will not be live. That's when Michigan State plays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern at home against UCLA. On Peacock, won't be live. Because the last 2 games I community college played is the 14th and 17th. After the 5th. The 5th, the 14th and 17th, they play at home. Those are all home games. And so then if they host playoffs, then I mean, I love the Big Ten tournament this year. It's in Chicago. Maybe I'll ask my friends who want to go. But I'm not gonna have the money because I'm gonna get a job. I don't know, full-time job. Gotta make this full-time. But first down for Washington. Going. And he's at the 3 or the 4. That's all I wish stream is because say and days we're not streaming. It's up in the air right now. Michigan State plays Penn State football at November 15th. I'm not streaming, I don't think. Let me see. Yeah, Penn State's at Michigan State for football on November 15th. We're going to my grandma's house that day. We have they have an attic in the garage. We're gonna be cleaning that out with like my dad, 2 sisters, their kids, and my kid. Me and my brother, we have our old kid stuff in there. We just store it up there, and then grandpa's tools, toolboxes and tool stuff up there. We're renting out a dumpster, and we're dumping stuff. Like grandma's old couches, very, very old couches. They just begin new ones in the basement. We're gonna probably cut it in half, carry it upstairs, and put it in the dumpster and stuff, and then clean out the attic and throw shit out. We're doing that. So Michigan State does not play night game that day. I'm not streaming. Touchdown, Washington. Steelers. Come on, Bengals. Let's go, Bengals. So, up in the air with that day. But Michigan State football was streaming. I'll take this day will be up in the air. Because there we go. Oh, I could say I'm streaming this day, this November 1st, not streaming, only if it's a night game in Minnesota. Have to be 6:30, 6 or 6:30 p.m. Eastern. No, 7 or 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to my community college for the last home game of the season. Last home game of the season, the last game of the season is November 15th. So they have they play November 1st, they're off on the next day, the next weekend, they're off the 8th, and they play the 15th. 22nd, 29th up in the air, depends on what time that game is, and home gets Maryland. That Thanksgiving weekend. I'll be live November 22nd for Michigan State against Iowa. Is Michigan State basketball play that day? No. Michigan State plays November 21st, and then they play football 22nd. I don't think football and basketball overlaps. I don't think. It does not. Because the 8th, Michigan State's off for football to play basketball. The 13th, that's it. Then they're not playing on a Saturday game after the 8th. So, well, days I will be going my credit card for the 3rd of November, the 13th, 17th, December 2nd, 9th, 11th, 17th, January 3rd, 15th, 17th, January 31st, the 5th, 14th, 17th. If I play. I mean, on all the games, depends on what we're doing. Like January 3rd, if somehow Bears play that day, it's a Saturday. I don't know. Only reason why I'm not going to stream this football game is somehow I can find a way to stream Michigan State against Bowling Green at 7 p.m. Eastern without having to pay for Big Ten Plus. If somebody randomly on Twitter or X streams it, or there's some more site I find that streams it that I like go on, then I'll stream it. In 1 second. And that one got tipped. Incomplete pass. Pushing down the field. No, 14th catch for Jamar Chase. My God. One second, trying to find something in 1 second. And if I got to play. And incomplete. Run a flag down Porter, didn't get it. Okay, 45-yard field goal. It's good. 30 24 Bengals. Guys, don't hit that button, subscribe button. We appreciate you guys on the channel. It's 30-24 Bengals. 6:52 left in this game. 30-24 Bengals. Here we go. Second and 7 out for the Steelers here with 6 minutes left in this game. Goes nowhere. Rams gets a couple yards say. I don't think Indiana's going to go undefeated. Well, Joe Craig thinks yeah, because they got Michigan State, okay. UCLA maybe, but they're at home, Indiana. At Maryland, okay. At Penn State. Penn State plays like Penn State. Maybe. Wisconsin, no. Maybe Purdue. Who knows? And try to get to Plymouth, nothing there, and it'll be probably a punt. We may go for it. At the 10. 9-yard line.
His KFC chicken sandwich should be huge on flavor. Tender chicken, crisp pickles, over time you can realize that price. Live with chicken. $3.99 KFC chicken sandwich. Room for 6 full-size passions. A car that doesn't elevate everyone's experience. It's a car that stops short of amazing. Good is good enough for some, but not for you. Because you know there's nothing like traveling the world with the largest curated global hotel and having a place to land with the largest global airport lounge. Nothing like having dining benefits at over 10,000 restaurants and having access to unique experiences worldwide. For a life like that, you need a car. There's nothing like cloud.
Second time is free. 55. I know. As your host, I have some rules. First, no showers.
If you guys are new, hit that button, subscribe button, push you guys on the channel.
Great costume. Looks like you deserve both.
On deep end, almost a one-handed catch by Chase. There goes Flacco, first down, oh man. Ooh, okay. So, they're doing a marathon, opening day marathon. But it's not really like, there's only a couple good games you would watch on this marathon before the big heavy hitter games teams play. 8 a.m. Eastern in Rock Hill. Wing Trump vs. Queens. Then 11 a.m. Eastern on my channel. You won't see the game, just be radio and a scoreboard. St. Bonaventure's vs. Bradley. Bradley radio and scoreboard. Then 1:30 p.m. Eastern in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Murray State, Omaha. Then Drake, Northern Arizona, and Sioux Falls at 4 p.m. Eastern. Rock Hill, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. High Point, Pullman, and then South Dakota State, Merrimack in Sioux Falls at 9 p.m. Eastern. Only games that'd be really good to watch would be like the first 3 games, maybe the first 4. I don't think there's any games during the day. Let's see. So this game basically was 30-24 with 3 minutes left, and the Bengals have it. 4th and 17. Oh no, punting. Sorry, never mind. It's not over. Well, because basketball basically starts. If you don't do top 25, just do Division 1. Yeah, because the best games are basically, if you want to watch Binghamton, Syracuse, okay. Omaha, Murray State's actually not bad. That's it. So for me, I'm gonna watch Wing Chun Queens. That's Monday because that's like on YouTube, so I can shove YouTube on my Switch baby onto my TV and watch it. I can watch it through YouTube off my Switch, and then I can put on the 2 hours Washington. You can put then I'll do Bradley, St. Boniface, and Rotterdam Eastern. It depends on what time the Winthrop game ends, because they're on the same court. So if Winthrop game goes a little bit later, because 7, 8, 9, it'll be done by 10 a.m. Eastern, 10 something. They get 30 minutes on the court. So the game's like done 30 minutes, or maybe a little bit after, but they'll put a thing up. This game's at this time. And then the only videos I'm doing day one for you guys is Gonzaga, Texas Southern at Gonzaga. Don't know what time that game is yet. One catch by Woman Wilson. Bradley at St. Bonaventure's for the 3rd of 68 opening day marathon at 11 a.m. Eastern. Bradley Radio. Michigan State Radio. And holding on the offense. Michigan State Radio at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna go on my phone and do this. Yeah, go on my phone and do this. Give me a second. Because they have all the times I have all the teams. I have all the teams saved. I can just go there. It'll be faster. The thing we're doing is Bradley at St. Bonaventure's for the 3rd of 68 opening day marathon, 11 a.m. Eastern, Bradley Radio. 7 p.m. Eastern, Colgate at Michigan State Radio. Mary Mac, Mel Mac, Mercy Hurst. Won a wild but passed by Brian Muth. Touchdown. You can take the lead and go 31-30 up. With 2:21 left. Mercy Hurst at Northwestern at 8 p.m. Eastern. Northwestern Radio. 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Jackson State at Illinois Radio. And Blackhawks Radio at Seattle at 10 Eastern and 9 p.m. Eastern. And then the Panther Gonzaga plays at home against Texas Southern. Gonna have 4 screens. But this could still be over before the Blackhawks get started anyways. And I'll be home by the time Blackhawks should be home. No, I won't be home. I should be home like a little bit after Blackhawks start. Day 2 is going to be the basketball. The reason I say that is not just saying, oh, there's all these good games. No, the only reason I'm saying is Hawaii at Oregon on Big Ten Network. 10:30 p.m. Eastern. I do both those teams' radios on my channel. I was like, what channel, what audio do I do? I'm like, you know, I'll just do Oregon radio, or I can do Hawaii radio. I was like, I'll do Oregon radio. Let's go check day 2, November 8th. November 8th, we have Oklahoma at Gonzaga for basketball. Gonzaga radio. Don't know what time that is yet. Oregon at Iowa for football. Arkansas, Michigan State play-by-play, 7 p.m. Eastern. And then if I have a lot of space left for radio to do, I'll do Bradley Radio at home against Central Michigan, 8 Eastern. And then San Diego State against Hawaii for football, 11 Eastern. Maybe Bulls, I don't know. Sunday, we got a couple. We got November 9th, we got the Madrid game. Falcons at the Colts in Berlin. So I'll do Blackhawks radio at 1 p.m. Eastern. Blackhawks at Detroit. 5 Eastern, North Texas at Royal Chicago. And then, yeah. Only reason why I'm checking is because the 15th I'm not home and I have a lot of games to do that day. Because Bradley plays San Francisco, it's going to be a night game, basketball. 2:15 left in this game. First and 10 for the Bengals, 31-30 Steelers. For the 15th, I'm not home. So basically, my schedule will be Penn State, Michigan State Radio, Michigan, that's football, Michigan, Northwestern at Northwestern, football, Northwestern Radio, Maryland at Illinois Radio for football. Let's chase, and he goes out of bounds. Stays in. Oh, not many games. But then Utah Tech will play Hawaii for basketball at midnight Eastern time. Maple Leafs play Blackhawks at 7 Eastern in Chicago. Not many games. Friday has a lot of games. Because Friday has Northwestern at the Paul, do Northwestern Radio. Colgate plays in Illinois Radio for basketball. Minnesota and Oregon Radio for football. Gonzaga plays at Arizona State. Gonzaga Radio at 11 Eastern, 12 Eastern. Manhattan plays at Hawaii. 8:30 Eastern. Colgate plays at Illinois. Same time. Northwestern plays the Paul. 9 Eastern. Minnesota plays at Oregon for football. Illinois State plays USC. Eastern plays at Kentucky at 7 Eastern. So may do that. Who knows? They got back a beer for the 13th. Jets play New England. New England's going to destroy them. I'm so happy I got my brother gave me Peacock. Because my friend that I took pictures, he wasn't my friend. He was my friend after the fact. I started taking pictures. I was like, so I took pictures 23 and 24 season for my community college. I thought I'd take pictures this year, but just for this one kid paying me. And to long story short, before we get back to this game when after the 2-minute warning, he went to Western Illinois. I said, cool. My brother was coming home the next day. They put on the Friday, open up college football this season at Illinois. I'm like, can I have your Peacock password? Because he's like, I don't know it. This a couple years ago, Michigan State was playing like Washington on it. It's like, can I have it? I don't know it. Like, okay. I don't remember it. I'm like, okay, so he gave it to me. I'm going home the next day from Florida. And I was like, cool. I was like, awesome. Because I wanted to watch it. I have it now. I was like, yes, because Michigan State plays at Indiana on Michigan on Peacock this weekend. So I got to sign into my TV to get it. And then well, I could say who the Bengals guy will be. Jamar Chase. I don't care if he's not the winner. And Chase on the move. All you gotta do is just get in the field goal range. They have 3 timeouts. You just gotta let them drain their timeouts and you'll be fine. Right by 10 points with 10:26 left in the second quarter. Steelers right by 10 points with 14:57 left in the fourth quarter. The Bengals, and they all dwindled. Bengals win. Bengals win. So T. Higgins just beats Ramsey. Beats Ramsey. Did the same thing that Northwestern guy did to beat Penn State. And then what Devontae Swift did. DeAndre Swift, not Devontae. DeAndre Swift did to the Commanders, running that out route. And when he ran, he came inside and he just slid down. And people say, "Oh, we should have got a couple more yards." Yeah, he get a couple more yards. They could be a call. Don't need a timeout. Because then they have one timeout left. They gotta do is just run the football up the middle or do what the Bears did. Or do what everyone else does when up at this point. I just say Bears because this is what the Bears did. This is basically what the Bears did. This drive right here was the Bears drive to win the game. You just run with Flacco, or I will put your backup in. Because I want to put your backup in. No, Flacco's better. I'll do Flacco's side. Flacco just runs, slides down to where he wants his kicker. Where I go? Are you? Oh. And what you do is you back it up a little bit. You don't want to have it too close. But not over. Oh, yeah, it is over. Sorry, it is over. The only thing I gotta do is get the ball because they're basically centered. Like the Bears weren't centered when they took their snap. The Bears weren't centered. They were more this way to the right. When Swift went this way, he split in. So then all he did was he ran this way a little bit, went down, let it go. You get up there. What are you doing? Why? What? Why didn't you? It's 53 seconds. Why did you take a timeout? You had the ball. You're gonna have to run around for a couple seconds because clock got to 40. Well, I don't think I'm mad if you hiked it. Yeah. You win this game since it's 2-0. 1-1. So basically, you know, it's funny. Ravens are second place if you go division. It's not over. But if you do the last point that happened, that Rodgers did, if you do the same point that Rodgers did to Frymouth, and that happens again with how much time's left, it's over. That Steelers win. Maybe 10 seconds left. 11 seconds. No, not 10 seconds. We delay a game in 10 seconds. Yeah. Take a timeout. What you want to do is hit it right in the landing zone so they have to take it. They have to actually get the ball and run. You want to kick it like then, like in the landing zone so it doesn't go out of bounds. So not at the 40. Now Bears fans are like, son of a toaster nugget. They're gonna be screwed. If Flacco plays like this, it's focusing Shamar Chase the whole time, you're screwed. Now Bengals game won't be that hard. Won't be that easy. I'm saying the Steelers game's easier if you can. Makes it. 7 seconds left. Bengals are up 33-31. It's all not over, but it's over. It's over, but not over. It's over, but not over. Oh man, if this one, no, I'm not gonna talk about soccer. Some really good Tottenham player, he's South Korean, plays for South Korean national team. He's gonna be on loan from LAFC. After MLS season's over, to be prepared for the World Cup. Like, ooh, how he goes to my favorite Wolverhampton team. They're not that good this year. Loan there, play every game there, get better, and then boom, get out. Seven seconds left. If they get a big bomb down the field and score, it's over. First seconds left to Plymouth. No, Haywood. Oh, Plymouth, yeah. This is the game I have. 3 seconds left. Second and 5. Hail Mary play. This is the same play that happened with the Lions. Knocked down and they're waiting for flag. No flag, and that's the game. No one would have known the Bengals would have won this game. I would have said Steelers going to blow out the Bengals. I was like, Flacco plays really decent. He has good weapons. They're going to be fine. They'll stay in the pocket a lot and get sacked. Quickly throw the ball out to a player that's open. I'll give you like 2-3 yards of play. Now I'm kind of scared of the Bengals. If Flacco gets really like into it, like, oh god. With Chase Higgins, Chase Brown, Jamar Chase, oof. We're going to have it for me. Got to show the Bengals upset the Steelers 33-31, and they are top of the AFC because of the division win. Ravens will be second, then the Steelers, then the Browns. Because division wins, not record. Not correct. Let's see. Yep. So if CBS hasn't updated yet, I'm going to go to ESPN. Sometimes ESPN updates it quicker than CBS.
The NBA.
Come on.
Here you go, big dog. The NBA coming to prime October 24th.
You're home for the holidays. You dreamt of this moment. Back in the old room.
So Ravens are 1-0. Everyone beat the Browns. Pittsburgh's 1-1. Bengals are 2-0. Ravens are 1-0. So it'll be Bengals, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Cleveland. So Baltimore's in number 2 spot. And it doesn't mean that they will be in the playoffs. Because division doesn't mean nothing in the playoffs. Only means that to win the division and be in the playoffs. But like it doesn't mean anything like, oh, this had a better division. Like, no, they don't look at they look at the division. If like Ravens and Steelers are tied with like records, they're like, okay, what's a better division? Oh, Ravens do cool to win. If they have the same division record, they go conference record. What's better conference? Like in the AFC conference, who's better? But anyways, guys, that was for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern from Michigan State at Indiana. Number 3, Indiana. Let's go Spartans. We're going to win. We're going to upset Indiana. No, we're not. We're going to get blown out. We couldn't even beat UCLA. Anyways, that was for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bengals upset the Steelers 33-31. And everyone's good. I think Bengals are back. Because if Flacco gets better with the playbook a little bit more, you have Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, two of the best wide receiver duos in the league. You have decent wide receivers, tight ends. You have a good running back, Chase Brown. So yeah, look at Jordan. The Bengals upset the Steelers 33-31. So you got the 3:30 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. This Saturday for Michigan State at number 3, Indiana. Peace, guys. Have a good night.